Hi guys, my name is PJ/RainyDayGamer. I'm primarily a Sims channel, but I do like to play some cozy games from here and there. Um, I love The Sims 2, Sims 3, Sims 4, not the biggest fan. But I'm doing a speed build today because I am going to be starting a new Pleasant View series on my channel soon, and I just wanted to do a quick speed build to give a little bit of an intro to the series. So I have been working on renovating all of Pleasant View recently. I do have some live streams that you can go back and watch if you like, and once I have them all set up, I am going to make a video on all of the scripted events in Pleasant View. Now, if you don't know what the scripted events are, essentially they're like mini tutorials that were made by Maxis to show how you can play The Sims 2 and different dynamics that the game have. Personally, I do like using these events to kind of dictate the start of the story of Pleasant View. I do have some mods that will alter the outcome of those events, which for me does make the game more exciting and a bit more unpredictable. So at the moment we are looking at Don Lothario's 1-bedroom condo. Now, depending on if he marries Cassandra Gott, he probably won't be here for long before he moves to the mansion.
Before you move into the mansion.
But again, that is if Don actually goes through with the marriage. It's a 50-50 chance, and given his personality, you never really know. So with these renovations, I have completed most of Pleasant View, but a few lots that I haven't gotten to yet is the Gott Mansion and the Caliente household, which will be coming up soon. So right now we are in Don's bedroom at the moment, and I tried my best to kind of keep it the same, but the wardrobe was giving me a lot of trouble. I just didn't like it, so I decided to completely remove it. Same with the bed, eventually I will swap that out. But in terms of his bedroom, I like to randomize a favorite color for all of my Sims. It just helps me when decorating the rooms, outfits and such. However, with the pre-mates, I do like to give them colors based on their existing personality. So in Don's case, I do like giving him the color red, as I guess it's kind of the color of lust and romance, which, you know, he gets a lot of. And for Cassandra, I usually like giving her black, as she has more of the gothic vibe. Another example would be like Brandy Broke. I love giving her pastel colors like pink or baby blue, just because I feel deep down she just is a good person just trying her best in a not so fortunate situation. So if you're interested in me possibly making kind of like a rules video of all the different rules I do for the game, definitely leave a comment and I'll see if I can get that in the works. It might take a while because I do have a lot of nuanced rules, but it's something I can work on. So now I'm just quickly working on the bathroom. So I have a lot of custom content in my game, a lot of default replacements, and specifically I do have a lot of wallpapers and floors that I got converted. Well, I didn't convert them, but I downloaded them that converted Sims 4 wallpapers and walls and floors into the Sims 2, which is very helpful. So now I'm kind of just working on the kitchen here. So I'm just replacing the wallpapers with a wood paneling. I'm not a fan of the brick all over the house. And I'm setting it to the color red because again, that is Don's favorite color. One thing that really bugs me about this house is this little corner here that they have a random piece of wall just missing. I don't know why they didn't just fill it. So I usually like to fill that in to kind of balance the lot or the room, I guess, out. And just plopping in some more lights here. So we're replacing the table because that table, I'm going to try and find a default replacement for that one because I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I kept his workout machine because he does have the fitness hobby, but I do have him as a sub hobby. I have him with the swimming sub hobby, which I'll get more into that later. And if you're wondering what these little numbers are, these are basically a mod you can download that will allow you to freely place objects wherever you want. So it's just nice to have more clutter and such there. So now I'm just working on the exterior. I love these hedges that I downloaded. They are actually fences. I don't remember who I downloaded them from, but I'll see if I can link them. And I also, for the exterior, I wanted to keep it the same with the white, but I just added some wood paneling in the front of the house just to kind of break it up a little bit so it's not too blocky, I guess. So now I'm just going here to the living room, just adding in a carpet and probably a little end table with some flowers here now, just to give a little bit of decoration. Couldn't go too wild because again, he doesn't have that much money to go off of, but anything that I can add just to make it a little more lived in. Also just adding some kind of sports stuff on the walls, just because I feel like he is definitely a sports type person. Up here I'm just adding some lights to the very famous hot tub. This is where we will be eventually starting the series with Dawn and multiple women. But I usually love using those lights around the hot tub because especially if you don't have lights around it and it's nighttime, it's really hard to see. So the last part of this build is actually the pool that I'm working on. So again, as I mentioned, he does have the fitness hobby, but I gave him a sub hobby, which I give to all of my Sims, and his sub hobby turned out to be swimming. So I gave him a nice swimming pool here, and how I basically dictate hobbies is I use Pleasant Sims list she made, and once they find out their one true hobby, I randomize from that list and give them their specific hobby, I guess you could say. But yeah guys, that is essentially the full build for Lothario's condo. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and if you have any suggestions, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye!